Alright guys, get your bookmarks out because I'm making a prediction that could blow up in my face again. Apparently, letting me know is a popular enough activity now, so please understand that this is actually a pretty big risk for me to take. But of course, we are for the content over here on the Rook View. Wave 5 will not be released this month, nor do I believe there will be many surprises about which courses actually make the cut, despite more track reveals this morning. We'll go over any updated predictions at the end though. Initially, I thought a June release was inevitable. A lot of people said waves 4 to 6 will match the months of the first 3 waves, but I never really subscribed to that theory. Obviously, they wanted to release Merry Mountain before Christmas, but wave 4 showed me that they might actually be accelerating their releases. There was nearly 140 days between waves 1 and 2, which shortened to 120 between waves 2 and 3, and between wave 3 and 4, they were just 90 days apart. It kinda makes sense when you think about it. Mario Kart 9 was trending on Twitter every Nintendo Direct before the Booster Pass, and they probably felt the need to do something to shut us up. But the initial reaction to the Booster Pass is that it looks super rushed as a result. The internet then complains that little effort is put into the courses, so they realize they had to do better. So they get to work a little extra to make Wave 2 look presentable, and that explains why there's such a gap between Waves 1 and 2. The process logically gets faster and easier over time. I think it's actually pretty likely that the courses are all finished now since they've had over a year to focus on remaking all these tracks. So when the maintenance happened the other day, I realized that we're about 90 days between Wave 4 and 5. It made me wonder, is an announcement imminent? Well, there's one thing to consider here that I overlooked. Shout out to Affaway for informing me on this, because admittedly I should have made this realization myself. I think the new wave will release on July 13th. The reason has everything to do with Mario Kart Tour. If the original leaks were accurate, Wave 5 is going to have 3 city courses. Currently, we know of the existence of Athens Dash, LA Laps, and Vancouver Velocity. With that being said, everyone reputable seems to believe Vancouver will be a Wave 6 release, which kinda makes sense. It totally has final wave energy and will surely match the time of the season better near the end of the year. So unless it's moved up, we don't know the third Wave 5 city course right now, officially. Or well, we're not supposed to. The Mario Kart Tour data miners have been hard at work, and they're on a great stretch of success right now. They predicted the Mushroom Bridge Tour as well as this current one we're on. They then said a Mario vs. Luigi Tour would be coming up featuring GBA Luigi Circuit, Mario Raceway, and Waluigi Stadium, and this morning confirmed them right again. They have plenty of more tours listed out afterwards. The expectation is that after this one, we will get a tour that debuts GBA Lakeside Park. And if you watched my last few videos, you will recognize that I've been operating under the mindset that all these courses would be potential options for an extended booster pass, but unlikely to make the current 48. In summary, I believe this leak to be accurate. The next city debut does come after the Lakeside Tour. We don't know for sure what city it is, but the ID Gap leak is indicating that it comes alphabetically between Paris and Singapore, and a lot of people believe it will be Rio. That was one of my predictions a while back along with Athens and Madrid, and maybe we can hit the trifecta here. Though they debuted Sky High Sundae and Yoshi's Island and Deluxe, courses that are supposed to be tour originals, I've stated before that I don't think this will ever happen for city courses, and these courses are a different type of Nitro track. It doesn't make sense for a city track to be in Deluxe before Tour because it's kind of the theme of Tour to be based around cities. So what I'm expecting here is a situation similar to what happened with DS Mario Circuit in Wave 4. The track actually got revealed in the Booster Pass trailer, but was first released in Tour a day before Wave 4 came out. This is why I think July 13th might end up being the date, because the new city track is slated to return on July 12th. Again, this is bold, since they could technically swap Vancouver and do Wave 5 whenever, but this is the most likely scenario in my mind. So before I get into my rather boring but updated Wave 5 predictions, I want to be shameless very quickly. If you guys like the content on this channel, please consider giving the video a like or even subscribing. I am an advocate for wanting to earn your subs, but at the same time the numbers are clear for me. This is low compared to the average YouTuber, indicating that I probably should be more shameless. The good news here is that this shows a lot of room for us to grow on this channel, so hopefully I can convince some of you all. On this channel, you're going to get the widest range of Mario Kart content out there. I've been a big figure in the community for 15 years now and know both the casual competitive history better than just about everyone. Even after this exciting era of DLC, I still have plenty of fun projects planned ahead, such as online track guides, interviews, retrospectives, hot takes, and more. The increased DLC numbers are a blessing, but I think it'd be a shame if we couldn't use this opportunity to get more people interested in MK in general. There also appears to be some other trends I'm hoping to break soon, like, come on y'all, I know this is a nerdy Mario Kart news and opinion outlet, but I promise you all there are worse ways to spend your retirement. Anyways, let's get back into predictions. Sorry to break it to y'all, but I believe Wave 5 will be the most predictable wave of the entire Booster Pass. LA Laps and Athens Dash appear to be locks. Rio feels likely to be the third course. In regards to the retro courses, the biggest surprises feel like a matter of when, not if. Maybe something gets pushed back to Wave 6, but it shouldn't be out of the pack entirely if it doesn't show up in Wave 5. Despite all the cool GBA courses being remade, there's still not much reason to believe Sunset Wilds will be upset in the same way that Airship Fortress was. Both the banner leak and music leak have shown signs that Sunset Wilds will be the final GBA course, so they would actually need to change their mind on something if another GBA course pops up. SNES Bowser Castle 3 feels like a heavy frontrunner to get in, given the slam dunk fit and blatant anti-gravity section. If anything I said about the RMX courses the last two videos is true, this selection only seems to be more likely as RMX Bowser's Castle is based on the GBA courses. So for the sake of variety, this feels like an easy pick for the final SNES course. Koopa Cape still feels like the hefty frontrunner as the final Wii course due to the banner leak. With Daisy Circuit and Dry Dry Ruins recently releasing, there's a tangible possibility of an upset, but until I see a different Wii course confirmed, not counting Rainbow Road, I expect that Koopa Cape will be here as of now. I believe Mushroom Bridge will be the second track of the first cup this wave and act as the GCN course rep, but keep in mind they will have to double up on GCN courses in one of the final two waves if the prefix leak was accurate. If another GCN course is confirmed for Wave 5 first, I wouldn't panic if you are a Bridge fan. It's also possible that a second GCN course could push back Sunset Wilds, BC3, or Koopa Cape potentially as well. Mushroom Bridge fans should only really panic if a GCN course not named Daisy Cruiser, DK Mountain, or Dino Dino Jungle returns. The only big either or currently feels like DK Mountain and Dino Dino Jungle. The selection of one feels like it would eliminate the other most likely, but I think it is likely we don't figure out which one is selected until Wave 6, though it's not entirely off the table for Wave 5. The Tour original is interesting, but all of them should make their way in, if not now, then in Wave 6. While we know about Piranha Plant Cove, I'm not sure it's a slam dunk for Wave 5. It is an underwater ruins course that shares some similarities with both Koopa Cape and Athens Dash, which might be in the same cup as the Tour original course. My gut is actually leaning toward the rumored Sarasa Land themed course for Wave 5 now, for a variety of reasons. The first is I expect Daisy Cruiser to be in Wave 6. They'd likely want to avoid two Daisy tracks in the same wave. If somehow Daisy Circuit gets the upset in Wave 5, all bets are off here. Maybe they just decide to bring back everything. Daisy Hills, why not? But we'll see on that. Secondly, I think there's some similarities between Wave 4 and 5, namely since they are the waves of 3 city courses. Wave 4 also had an original course based on a very old Mario game and brought back a fitting character as such. Perhaps they might attempt the follow-up here with Super Mario Land and Sarasa Land. I don't know what character they would choose though, but we'll have to see on that one. Anyways, boring predictions, I know, but the puzzle feels solved ever since BC3 and Mushroom Bridge came out. Again, that's why the second Booster Pass theory feels possible, because all these new tour courses don't appear to have a fit in the past right now. Maybe there are more retro courses than we're expecting in the end. Matter of fact, if GBA Luigi Circuit somehow makes it in for Wave 5, my first thought would be that Sunset Wilds will be in Wave 6 due to the previous leaks. I know Nintendo surprises us a lot, but the situation feels pretty open and shut. They'd really have to go out of their way to surprise us this time, but hey, the possibility is always fun. Unless, you know, the surprise is, well, no Airship Fortress.